Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel where today we want to talk about angles. I want to talk about your targeting system, what you're looking at, what we're trying to accomplish, where we're going to get the ball to go through the lane to get it from point A to point B. And I'm going to try to give you a little bit of a different perspective of what you can possibly do if you're struggling with missing left or missing right here in a minute. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back. So one of the things that we want to talk about today is just your angle through the front part of the lane. Now, I hear it all the time. I see people that come in, they're like, man, I feel like I bowled really good. I was hitting my target all night, but my ball kept doing something different, and I wasn't having success. And when I hear that from a typical league bowler, the first thing I always say is, well, you were probably hitting your target in the front, but not hitting your target down lane. So it was going to a different spot every time. So just because you hit 15 at the arrows, that doesn't mean it was at the proper angle to get to where you wanted to go. But first, here today, let's talk about if you're having trouble through bowling, say you're bowling league and you just keep missing left, keep missing left, keep missing left, and you can't figure out why, and then when you move your eyes to the left, or you move your eyes to the right, it doesn't help, or you throw it too far to the right or something along those lines. Here's a little trick that could help you a little bit, so pay attention to this. You can see the front target is at 15. I got the star on 15, and then breakpoint down lane where the ball goes. So if we align this up with where that actually is through the front part of the lane to there, you'll notice, sorry, I got a little bit of a cold. You'll notice it's through 15 to that star. Pretty good shape, right? So now what happens if we move our target closer? So if we start it from here, it's not actually there. We're just going to bring it straight down in between the dots and the arrows, and we're going to target that part. Still 15, but it's a couple of feet closer to us rather than actually at the arrows. When we do that, it changes where the ball actually goes. So if we start it right at the same spot in the front part of the lane, look how the angle changes. So now it goes straight through. Your break point comes all the way over here towards the gutter, right? So if you're having trouble, you keep missing left, instead of moving your eyes left or right on the lanes, or moving your feet, an extra one left where you're changing your angle, because your good shots are good. When you hit your target and you get it going in the right direction, your good shot is good, and it strikes. We don't want to change that angle. We want to be able to just get to that angle easier. So we keep missing left. Let's just draw our target back just a little bit. That opens our angle up, as you can see, through the front part of the lane. Now the same can be said the opposite way too. If we actually move our eyes, let me see if I can do this for you, because I had this preset up, obviously. If we move our eyes outward, so let's go like this. So now we move from here, we go straight out just a couple of feet this way, and then from that angle, still got to move that a little bit more to get there. Move this over. Yep, see, there you go. So now we move our eyes outward through that target right there. You can see that brings your break point inward a little bit. So the further out you move your eyes, the more shut down you close your angle. The closer in you look, the more open you're going to keep your angle. So this is just one of those quick little tips that can show you how you can adjust your targeting just based on where you're looking. You don't have to change your feet. You don't have to change anything other than your eyes, where you're focusing on at the lane. So if you're having trouble getting to a certain break point, a lot of times it's pretty good to look further down lane to be able to shut that angle down so you can get it going on a straight target line to your break point. Okay, so the further out you look, generally most people would say I'm more accurate looking further down lane, but in reality, it's easier to hit something in the front than it is something way down lane. But we want to you want to just be careful with these things, because where you look is going to change the angles a little bit based on what you're trying to do. So go practice a little bit, go try these things and see if it helps you a little bit. But that's my quick little tutorial for the day. I'm going to get out of here, and we'll see you guys next time.